Hello, I am Meg Arts. Today I'll be showing how I design my characters and figure out what they look like and what they wear. I'll be demonstrating on my character Katie Chapman, but I do this for all of my characters because it helps me figure out how to describe them in writing. I start off with drawing them facing towards the audience. At this point I draw them in only underwear, as then I can draw different clothes on layers above the characters. This helps me to put them in different outfits depending on what they are doing and the situations and stuff like that. Right now I'm just inking my character in and refiguring some of the things that I don't like. I enjoy drawing eyes. For this I draw one eye and then copy and paste the other to have them both the same. And for the lips I use the mirror tool down the middle of the face. It helps them be equal as well. Right now I'm redrawing hands. After I finished the video I went back and decided I didn't like the hands. So I got rid of the fingers, and so now she just has mitten hands. To draw the back of the character, I take the original ink and flip it. I then erase the face and draw in details of the back. To draw the pupils, I make a separate layer underneath the ink and use pure black. I don't use black for outlining, so this makes the pupils pop. To get the colours, I colour pick from a previous picture I've drawn of them when I decided what colours I actually wanted to use, and have just put them in a little blobs in the middle just so that I have that reference to colour pick from. For the back I have made her hair go over her shoulders so you can see the full back of the outfit that she is wearing. I also brighten her eyes up later so she has brighter blue eyes. In the past when I've done this, the straps on the bras have got in the way of the actual outfit, so I've just given her a tube bra, I believe they're called. I don't know. Just so that they don't get in the way. The straps don't get in the way. I like watching the freckles being added in the speed paint because they just kind of bloom and it looks pretty cool, I think, and I don't know why. This character has tattoos and I know nothing about tattoos, so I have drawn what I wanted her to have and then just connected them with swirls. I don't know why, but I think it looks quite pretty. On Pinterest I actually have a board, well, a section of a board dedicated to tattoos to try and figure out them for my characters. In hindsight I realised that this tattoo probably should have been on her back, but I quite like it there even though it doesn't make sense. It is a family tree. Her family are stars and then her girlfriend is a little heart connected to her, which I thought was quite cute. On Pinterest I've been seeing a lot of watercolour tattoos, I believe they're called. I didn't have a reference at the time of making this, so I've just drawn a placement tattoo of the sort of thing she would have. I coloured back exactly the same as I have coloured the front. to add the tattoos on the back to show that they go all around her arm, I've just copied and pasted the original from her front facing side, and then for the tattoo that wouldn't wrap around and be identical on the other side, I have replaced it with a flower, just to make sure that it doesn't look like she has two tattoos of the same thing. On Pinterest I've also seen these very pretty simplistic round, like circular tattoos, which I thought would look quite cool on her. This character is a fictional YouTuber. She makes urban exploring videos and her name is Necromancer. So I have given her a tattoo of her logo as if she's had it for a milestone video. This is where I'm drawing the clothes in. First I sketched them in over the top of the character layer, which I have lowered the opacity of. I am by no means a fashion designer, but I have put her in an outfit that I feel like she would wear. It is it's not really a leather jacket, but it was supposed to be. It's more like shoe leather by the looks of it, of like a boot. I don't know, or canvas or something. I really don't know fashion. This character is quite shy, so I've given her very neutral colours and simplistic clothing. The idea of this character is that she looked quite punk rock and quite standoffish, but is really very sweet and kind and very shy actually, while her girlfriend is exactly the opposite. She looks like she should be so sweet and kind. She wears only pastels and very cutesy clothing, but is very much what's an inner punk, and I find that quite amusing because I am amused easily. To give a character distressed jeans, I will use a pencil brush because this is digital. So I use a pencil brush to create a weathered texture on the jeans. I find it quite cool. I will probably do make a video where I actually draw that. I thought I did in this one, but apparently not. While I'm thinking about it, she does not have a club foot. It is that one foot is facing towards the audience and one is facing off to the side, so you get both views of the shoe. Because I have had people ask why all of my characters have one stump foot. I never use pure white except for the highlights in the eyes. If I need to colour white, I will usually use a very, very light grey because this makes the highlights of the eyes pop. Right now I am doing the shading, which I have a very inefficient way of shading, which is to colour pick the colours off the original the base drawing, either lower the opacity or take away that original base colour and draw onto a shading layer the colours. I then darken it using, oh, I can't remember what it's called, the HCl? No, that's a science thing. Anyway, I'll darken the colours and then lower the opacity. This makes it darker but not opaque, so you can see her tattoos and her freckles underneath. It's not a very efficient way of shading, but it works, at least for me. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope my voice wasn't too annoying. Goodbye.